to Youth Voices of Greater Cincinnati. My name is Kylie Mathena, and with me are
Jack Tallman
and Christian Parrott.
Today we have a very special guest on our talk show today.
Oh, thank you, Kylie, for inviting me. I'm honored to be here.
Would you like to tell us a little bit about your childhood and your background?
My parents are from China. They went to Taiwan. I was born in Taiwan. At 4 years old, I went to Malaysia. I spent 12 years from 4 to 16 in Malaysia, and then I came here.
I heard that you work with a whole bunch of immigration laws, so I wanted to ask, what nationalities do you work with?
I work with people from everywhere in the world, but really the work consists of bringing people from outside the United States to come to the United States.
What type of cases do you work with?
All kinds. People can come here from another country because of family relations, usually in the immediate family, parent, child. Or people can come here because they have been given employment for jobs that cannot be filled in the United States. Or people can come here to escape violence in their home country. We call that asylum or refugees.
Before you decided to be an attorney, what other careers did you think about?
I was working as a engineer, chemical engineer in product development in P&G for a couple of years.
What influenced you to become an immigration attorney?
I like dealing with people, I guess, rather than with things. Engineers design things, they make things, they plan things, but the legal field basically focus on people and their problems, usually, with the legal system. And the lawyer's job is to help them get through the legal system as well as they can.
How long did it take you to become an attorney for immigration law?
To become a lawyer generally, you need to go through college, 4 years of college, in any field really. You can study science, you can study arts, you can study English, history. As long as you get a bachelor's and then you apply to law school, and if you are admitted to law school, you spend 3 years studying law for a degree. Now it's a Juris Doctor degree, a 3-year graduate degree, and then you graduate, you get another diploma, another graduation, and then you take the examination, the bar exam in the state. Ohio has its bar exam, and Kentucky has its own. And if you pass the bar exam, then you are allowed to practice law.
Is your office open daily?
We try to be open as early as possible, and we work until the work is done, so it varies. Our official hours are 10 to 6 o'clock.
Do you have a personal assistant or do you work by yourself?
I used to work as a solo practitioner myself for a long time, but you may be aware immigration is a major issue. You hear it on the news all the time. We're so busy now. We have a little office of 3 lawyers and 3 paralegals or clerks.
How many different languages do you speak?
So I speak English, obviously, and my native tongue, my mother language, is Chinese, Mandarin Chinese. And because I lived in Malaysia, I also speak the Malay language. But they say, how do we speak with all different people from different parts of the world? We use interpreters. We have to.
What do you look forward to when you go to work every day?
To get a case approved, to get someone their, the green card. The green card is the card showing they have legal permanent residence to stay here. Help people get their citizenship. After 5 years of being a permanent resident, you can say, I want to be a U.S. citizen. You have to pass the civics, the language, good moral character, and you're sworn in as a U.S. citizen, and you can vote.
So what is the most interesting part of your job, in your opinion?
The same thing, I think, help people get a green card, get their citizenship, and sometimes people are detained, put in jail, because the government thinks they don't have documents. We try to go to jail and see them, and talk to them and find out why they're in jail, and if they can, if we can, and they have the evidence to get them out.
What is the hardest part of your job?
Oh, that one. The hardest part is and it happens, we see people deported, They don't say deportation anymore, they say removed. You're removed. They're sent back to your home country. Some people cannot prove a right to stay here. Right now, the government is deporting people on a very fast pace. So it's very stressed out right now. If you just watch the news, you will see it. And people still escaping conditions that they fear living in this. People still want to come to this country. And the United States is a great country. If you're from another country, you're looking in, people want the ability to live here. We're still a great country, except we should be a little better in all aspects, including how we treat our neighbors.
Thank you for being on our show today, and we really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure talking to you.